We're taking inspiration for the flight control design for the X7 from a number of different places. So on the military side, we managed to connect with the folks in charge of the F-35 Bravo, so the hover jet. And they have a beautiful system that makes it very, very easy to fly, very intuitive, and that's proven to be one of the best human-machine interfaces for vertical takeoff and landing aircraft that I've seen. On the civilian side, some of the more advanced flight control systems are being put into helicopters to stabilize them. So again, a fly-by-wire system in a helicopter is relatively novel. There's not many of them, and they're really, really helpful, again, to control an unstable aircraft. So on the military and civilian side, fusing those two, the best of each world, if you will, coming together in a very stable, easy to fly, safe platform.
The F-35B was a really good sort of teacher, really, of how to reduce the training burden on pilots who are doing challenging VSTOL operations. The way I would describe it is the Sea Harrier was like a 1970s Ferrari to fly, where you could do really well if you're well-trained and experienced, but it would kill you in an instant. The F-35B is much more like a modern supercar, where it helps you in all phases of your driving. So what we would intend for the Cavorite X7 is for it to be absolutely intuitive and where the aircraft is helping the pilot through all phases of flight.
I'm a firm believer of research, competitive research. When we developed a hover wing, I'm sure I read every article ever published in terms of how to actually create lift in many different ways. So when we say flight control system, the same thing. We look at my real inspiration. I love what they've done with the F-35. It's, in my mind, the model of extremely well thought out. But I also look at Joby, Archer, Vertical, be very familiar with what they're doing, fly their flight simulators, learn from what they've learned, and then tailor it to what you need. Because at the end of the day, our airplane's unique. We will need our own flight control system, but learn, a favorite saying that when I was growing up, learn from the mistakes of others. You won't live long enough to make them all yourself.